Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to the watch party. I am your host, Stephen Willis. We're waiting on Chris Thrasher, who will be here shortly. And he should come in about 3 o'clock today. And we're here for the Ole Miss Vanderbilt game. If you're checking in and wondering about the Ole Miss baseball game, Ole Miss is up 3-2, I believe, in the sixth. And that's where it stands at the moment. I'm watching both of these. It's at a commercial break right now with the baseball game. And then we have the Vanderbilt Ole Miss basketball game up on the big screen. Little TV1, TV2 situation for everybody. Also, just FYI, if you enter the chat in the YouTube, I am looking at that. I'll be able to answer that. And probably the second half I'll move over to Twitch. But the first half I'm going to stay on this YouTube page and go from there. A little bit of, if Ole Miss wins, there's a chance they could be tied with Tennessee. And since they beat them, they would actually be ahead of Tennessee and fifth in the West. Which is an interesting place. Ole Miss in the road red, and they win the tip. Vanderbilt's always a weird place to play for Ole Miss. There's just a little bit of weirdness with whether actually their basketball goal is set up conventionally now, but it's raised up like 4 feet off the floor or something like that. So, but the way it's set up, they can probably shoot a little bit better on that court. I didn't know they changed out their goals. They used to have the wide stanchion end of the court seating. There's weird seating for the teams, and it was just a difficult situation. Vanderbilt looks like they're wearing throwback uniforms to back in the day. I'm kind of curious to see what they look like once we go close on them. And the jump ball. I think Vandy's uniforms, I kind of like Vandy's uniforms. Yeah, they're wearing throwbacks from back in the day. It's all curved font, spells out the full Vanderbilt all the way across the top. It looks pretty interesting. As it sits now, they're kind of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And there we go. 2-2. But like I said, the key to Ole Miss game is going to be shooting and holding their opponent below a certain threshold of points. Usually, if they hold them under 65, Ole Miss is going to win the game. And they've started out shooting pretty well. They're 2 for 2. So they got a 4-2 lead at the moment. And as long as that happens, they can continue to build and build and build. And if they play good enough defense, they should be able to get this. And remember, Vanderbilt is also the team added to the schedule for the makeup week. So it's a week from today. They'll play Vandy in the Pavilion. That was a nice shot. It was difficult, but a nice shot. Yeah, the Vanderbilt's jersey has almost no gold in them. First missed shot of the game. There's the tallest coach in the SEC. Jerry Stackhouse is about 6'7", 6'8". Just remember that from his North Carolina days. Now the trick is, you got to lock him down on defense and make them miss shots. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Schuler obviously got a hand on the ball, was able to basically, push it out. But they got 13 seconds. This is a situation where the defense has to come up, force a bad shot, force a miss, then maybe turn it into something on the other end. And Ole Miss is going straight out of the inbound to the 1-3-1. And they gave up a dunk with 3 seconds left. That's not good. Three and a half minutes in, Ole Miss has gone cold after making the first 2 shots. Vandy has a 2-point lead at the moment. Let's go look at the baseball game. It's at a commercial break, I do believe, for Amazon. Looks like a pitching change, bottom of the 6th. Ole Miss leads 3-2. Zach Hunsicker with a 2.25 ERA is coming in the game for the Central Florida Golden Knights. All right. Coast to coast for Schuler, 6'6". So basically, we're looking at both TVs as we go. Ole Miss has a narrow 1-run lead over Central Florida in the bottom of the 6th. Forced a pitching change, though. We'll see if there's anything residual that happens. One thing we noticed yesterday in the loss is Ole Miss really missed Peyton Chatagnier. And, I knew that hamstring would come back to bite us. I mean, it hadn't until that point. It really, really did there. And now Bianco, basically coming back with Justin Bench at second base proves that he was not happy with the freshman performance. 3-ball for Vandy, 9-6. He was not pleased, and basically, that's the situation. Let's see. I'm gonna turn this headphone on so I can hear a little bit. And okay, and right at the left fielder by Van Cleve, 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. Basketball games at a commercial, 9-6. And basically, we'll go over to the YouTube page to see if any comments are up. None at the moment. We'll put on there. Let's see. Baseball game. Baseball game 3-2. Bottom of the 6th. And then we'll do basketball game. So we'll go check out Twitter in the second half of the game. Ole Miss down. It says 16 minutes on the stream on the YouTube thing. I'm sorry, it's 15 minutes. Down 9-6 to Vanderbilt. They had a 3-ball right before that timeout, and I'm telling you, Memorial Gymnasium for Ole Miss has traditionally been a house of horrors. We can make any conversation we want about basketball and going to the NCAA Tournament moot by blowing this game. Right now in the BPI, Ole Miss is 46th, and in the net they're 59th. Where says Lenardi's projection is outside of the next 4 out. So either they think we're going to lose a game or something's going to happen. Let's go back to the baseball game, so I'll have that as well. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Kel Baker up at bat, 1 strike. Mellow White with the basket, 9-8. Foul on Romello. Baseball, Kel Baker's taking it to 1-2. Two and two. Ordered the T-shirt version of the Justin Reed throwbacks that they've been wearing for basketball, and it won't get here until March. That's a lazy rebound right there. Offensive rebound, another possession for Vanderbilt. There we go. It's like Central Florida gets out of the inning, K's Kel Baker. So going to the top of the 7th, it is 3-2. Romello White, 4 points, 2 boards so far. First 7 minutes of the game. That's fairly active. That'll spread forward to a heck of a game. Romello makes 1 or 2. It's a tie ball game, 9-9, with about 13:53 left. Sammy Hunter checked into the game. Romello White takes a seat. I think that is more to protect him from getting a second foul and having to sit down because they realize they need him. Steal by Ole Miss. Got it. 11-9 Ole Miss. They use that 1-3-1 quite effectively. I think they're going to try and use it again. Loose ball. Loose ball. They have a chance to extend the lead, get it out of that one possession territory that they need to do. Nice heads up play by Robert Allen on the fast break there to hit somebody with a little bit easier of a shot. Yeah, they're D'ing up pretty good right now. Nice 3. Vandy just hit a 3 about 7 seconds on the shot clock. That was just a hope shot. We actually played pretty good defense. If we consistently do that, Vandy will be in trouble because I ain't going to make that shot all night. Again, Chris Thrasher will be here at 3 o'clock or so. We're going to continue the watch party then. Base hit for Central Florida with 1 down. We are on, doing YouTube. We're doing Twitch. Another long 3-ball. There's a nice long rebound. Yeah, we need to go. Nice play and one for Schuler, I think. No? I don't know what that was. It looks like an and one. Maybe he thought it was a time. Oh, it was a timeout. That's the reason he was walking away. And we're going to continue to do these virtual watch parties, and we're going to have them in such a way. We're going to figure out which of our social networks would be the best to do it, either YouTube or Twitch. It might be Twitch. Right now, in fact, Twitch is probably leading in the clubhouse. But that's kind of what we're thinking at the moment. And we'll just do these virtual watch parties on Twitch. You can watch them on your smart TV. You can watch them on your computer. You can comment. Do whatever you want to do, and that may be how we do these in the future. Base hit right there. Runners on first and second, 1 down. It looks like Gunnar Hoagland's day is done. He is responsible for runners on first and second, so it's not leaving the game with a guaranteed win in the bag. We have to see if these last 2 outs can be gotten. We're still at a commercial break in the Ole Miss Vanderbilt game. Bracketology protected seed: Alabama 2, Tennessee 5, Arkansas 5, Missouri 7, Florida 7, LSU 9. And then the SEC bubble is Ole Miss, and they're projected outside of next 4 out. So that's thinking 8 teams that did not make the tournament will be ahead of Ole Miss. No, it looks like he's gonna let Hoagland go at least a little bit longer. Schuler makes a free throw. Ole Miss leads 14-12 currently. Ole Miss in the 1-3-1. I just really like the 1-3-1 when it's done well. Another 3-ball for Vandy. Hit him in the corner. Come on, Sammy. You got to make that. Vandy's 3 for 5 from 3. That was a nice play. $10 to go. Vandy 17, Ole Miss 14. So Ole Miss is on pace to hold them to 68, which is no bueno. Changed the little bit the title thing because Ty Simpson, the quarterback out of Martin, Tennessee, committed to Alabama yesterday. Pretty big get for the Tide. They're actually, let's see, nice play to get an easy layup for KJ. All right, Chris Thrasher should be here in a minute. Whenever he comes in, we will be able to, I don't know, get this thing right. See. Chris, can you hear me? Let's see. There we go. You there? Yeah. You are on the air.
You have to catch me up. I've been on the road, so.
Vandy is doing pretty well from 3 so far. That's probably the reason they're in this game.
Yeah.
And in the baseball game, Gunnar Hoagland's trying to get one more out to close out the 7th. They're up 3-2.
Okay. Last time I checked, the baseball game was 3-0. So.
Yeah, they scored 2 in I believe the 5th
Oh,
or
okay.
6th. Yeah.
I figured we really wouldn't have a problem with Vanderbilt with Scottie Pippen Jr. being.
Well, yeah, they've made some threes from distance and some stuff that isn't going to fall the whole game, but that's the reason it's as close as it is.
Who's doing it for us?
Devontae is doing well. Let's see, Romelo's doing well. He was sitting down for a little bit,
Oh, okay.
but not Jarkel.
I'm out here in the sticks again, so if I drop you, I'll come back on real quick.
Yeah, yeah, and
Man, I hate we lost that game last.
Yeah, it was. It just was one of those games. When I first one left the yard, it was like, oh, this is danger zone.
Right.
And then it just happened. I mean, we tried to at the end, but
Like like we weren't gonna go like people were saying we weren't gonna go 59-0, but at the same time, if we're gonna the games we're gonna lose, I kind of want to lose them to Arkansas or Vanderbilt, not UCF.
well, if you Vanderbilt got beat by Georgia State last night.
I seen that state loss. It's like what it's like 4 out of the top 5 lost or something like that.
Yeah, some ludicrous thing.
I think Arkansas was the only team that didn't lose.
And they needed 10 wins to beat like what, Samford or somebody Thursday
Yeah,
night.
yeah. I was played these 2 games. Before I left Oxford, they had posted online on Facebook that there were you could buy tickets at the gate, $10 tickets for both games. So I was fighting whether to whether to come out here and do this or stay and watch those 2 games. But I'd already said I was going to come out here and do this.
Yeah.
I seen where Ty Simpson picked Bama. The rich just
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've made a note over there in the top quarterback targets. Yeah, I saw that.
like Bama needed another 5-star.
Hey, yeah, I mean they're going to recruit at a certain level. Good for them.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, pretty much we have to win out. If we lose a game, then
Yeah,
I, I don't see us making.
you gotta beat Vandy twice and Kentucky once, and none of them have a winning record.
And they added one of these Vanderbilt games this week, right? They added it.
Right. Yeah, over at the Pavilion.
That's right.
L-
You know what
L-
night?
LSU's getting boat raced again. By the way.
Do you know what night that Pavilion game is?
What's that? The Vandy game?
Yeah. Do you know what night it's going to be?
I think next Saturday.
Oh, okay. Man, is the SEC not just the craziest this year in basketball? I mean,
It's nuts.
Arkansas, beat Alabama, and then like it's just crazy.
Yeah, absolutely is.
LSU
Uh,
up and down, Georgia's up and down. It's just weird.
Now I wonder if did they review that? Oh yeah, he got there first. Did Georgia win?
They played. No, they lost to Auburn, I believe.
Oh no, they were playing South Carolina. I was just
Oh yeah, yeah. They South Carolina beat them by almost 20. That's right.
okay.
They lost. They lost big.
Just to let you know, what we're doing today is between Twitch and YouTube. If you comment on either one of them, like I'm in the YouTube thing in the first half, and the second half I'll be on Twitch. And if you comment in there, I'll try. We were going to try to get to their questions that they're watching, if anybody has them. So just in the chat, that's just a way to participate in what's going on. And Vanderbilt's gone cold, by the way.
Yeah, I seen that. I wonder what our
Uh,
wonder what our record is when we're leading when we go on to half. That'd be
I
a
don't
cool
know.
stat.
We've done pretty well. Our problem when we get in trouble is usually probably minute 18 to minute 13.
Vanderbilt's a better team than what people give them credit for. I mean, I know they're 6-13 and 2-11 in the SEC, but I mean, they've been pretty good here lately, especially
Yeah,
when Scottie Pippen Jr.'s playing.
yeah, it's one of those things where they're getting better and getting ready to turn the corner. You just don't want it to happen to you.
Right? Yeah, exactly. You don't want to be that team that gets them started.
But if Ole Miss can win this game, they're guaranteed to be 500 at least in the SEC this year, and there's a chance for them to really go to like 11-7. So
And right now we're with the second four out.
right now we're next four out. Joe Lenardi right now has us projected for some reason like when the tournament comes, we'll be outside of the next four out.
Oh, okay.
So he either has us losing in the tournament early, or thinks we're going to drop either Vanderbilt or Kentucky.
Yeah. Hmm. He's lucky that wasn't a charge.
If it was Buffin, he would have got called for the charge. We haven't. I don't think we've
No.
gotten that Buffin offensive foul yet. That was a good call. His feet weren't set.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was commenting. Vandy's wearing throwback jerseys today, and I kind of like them.
Yeah, I seen when I got in and turned the game on, I was like, wait a minute, I thought we were playing Vanderbilt, and then I took a better look and seen they were wearing throwback. Yeah, I like them too, though.
And in the last home game when we play Vandy in the makeup game, we definitely need to wear the throwbacks one more time at least.
Oh yeah, man, that was sweet when we wore those last time.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the guys love them too. Like NCC saying them were on Twitter talking about them.
Yeah.
Man, we're so quick on defense, man, from side to side.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
We absolutely
Keep,
are.
keeping the man in front of us. I think we're the best in the nation at that.
Let's see. Do a little stat breakdown before I go back and check in on the baseball game.
Is it 2 7 inning games, or are they both going to be 9 inning games?
I thought it was 2 7 inning games, but I think it might be 2 9 inning games.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, Schuler's got 11 points already. Romello White has 9. Then Buffin has 2. Luis Rodriguez 1. Jarkel Joyner 1. And Vandy's DJ Harvey has 5. He's on the bench currently. Obina has 4. Brown 1. Wright 2. Rice 0. Evans 2.
What'd you say Allen had? Is he playing? I haven't seen.
Oh, he's got 0 points. He's got an assist.
Oh, okay. And he needs to have a somewhat decent game.
Yeah.
Vandy's hot from 3.
Yeah, just real close to Vandy. Just giving up the gander this today.
Yeah. They're just so much more consistent when they run the offense through Mello White. They're trying to get.
He's the scorer for Vandy tonight.
Oh, nice rebound. Austin. I didn't know if Austin Crowley was a former Vanderbilt commit.
Yeah,
That's cool.
whenever Bryce Drew got let go, um,
Yeah.
he's given his release. He was actually a former Vanderbilt signee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know Jerry Stackhouse got them guys. Oh, where's the foul?
Let's see. Let's go back and check on the baseball game. Bottom of the seventh, one out. Ole Miss up 3-2.
Damn, Vanderbilt's catching fire from three again. 1 point game.
Yeah, it's the only reason they're being kept in it.
Surely they can't keep this up all game.
They did against State.
Dang, we keep trying to force it. He better call. Kermit better call a timeout. They're going they're to the basket like expecting a foul instead of just trying to make the shot.
I don't know if it was a walk or a hit, but I don't I don't know if it was a walk or a hit, but JRP's on first base.
So,
I don't know if it was a walk or a hit, but John Rice Plumlee's on first.
oh, okay. Man, how about that? I just happened to be going live right before we were leaving the stadium, and he was up, and I was like, "Man, if he hits a home run, this is gonna be nuts." And he got every piece of that ball.
Yeah.
I told a friend that was with me, I was like, "Man, he must have been in the locker room before the game praying to Joe Booth." And we got spring practice coming up. What, March 23rd?
Yeah.
25% capacity, which even when nice, I hate I'm missing that.
Missed them both.
Man,
It's 2 for 5 already. So I think it was that little lefty. No.
but we got to stop helping them with turnovers. But I've seen where Schuler and Romello have both they combined for 22. I think. They're moving the ball pretty good. It's just making bad decisions.
Yeah. And they need to. They don't need to fall behind because they just go so streaky.
I know. We're not a very good come from behind team.
No.
They're doing pretty good on the offensive glass right now, though. They're pressing.
They're reviewing the Plumlee thing.
The
Yeah, it
stolen
looked.
base.
It looked like the shortstop had it blocked, and Plumlee was tagged before he touched the bat. Plumlee got there early, but hit the shortstop's foot.
Plumlee's got some wheels, man. Everybody in the SEC knows that, especially LSU. Vanderbilt's playing really good defense, man. They're not giving us anything. Not right now.
Last shot of the half. Well,
Going to free throw line.
all right. Plumlee's still in second, so
Oh, nice. So it looks like Vanderbilt's going to go in the half at the lead. Have you heard anything else about Ben Davis? Us maybe picking him up? Has Darby said anything?
no, not
That'd be
yet.
cool.
Darby will enter. Next time I'll talk to him will be Monday.
Oh, okay.
So if he has some good information, we'll get it figured out.
I know it's our last slot, and I know they want to use it on an edge rusher. So uh, his scouting reports that he's pretty good. Just really good, and he's a former 5-star from Bama. So.
Yeah. Any base hit will bring home Plumlee.
Oh yes, get 2 free throws and then going to the locker room down by 1. How's that weather down there in Florida?
Oh, I can't. I got out of the pool, took a shower, and came in here.
Nice.
Oh, John Rice. That was a dumb play.
You get tagged, thrown out.
Yeah, it got thrown out the plate by a country mile.
That's the half, 34-32, Vanderbilt. You know, Bianco's really been playing with that lineup a lot, man. Just about every game, he's thrown a different look in there.
Yeah, that makes sense. But also not having Chatnier available hurts him.
Oh, absolutely. And it's his hamstring, so it's usually a couple of weeks, if not longer, for someone to come back from hamstring injury.
Let's see. I'm gonna go over to the Twitch stream.
All right.
Let's see.
I'm gonna step away for a second. I'll be back.
Okay. It's really weird, just really weird how much Tennessee struggles with Auburn. It's just bizarre.
What is it?
The way Tennessee struggles with Auburn. I think Auburn's won like
Oh,
6 or 7 in a row against them.
I've seen that.
Man, the Twitch stream looks really good, by the way.
I've got to download that. I haven't even downloaded that yet. Are we on SoundCloud as well? Somebody asked me to.
We're not doing audio at the moment. We're not on SoundCloud, just because we want to get the video in sync before we did that again, because we started on audio. Obviously, we were on SoundCloud before.
Right.
That's
Right.
what you used to listen to, but we're not on it at the moment. Just because we're just trying to figure out a way to make this video side at the highest level, and then we could do audio.
Right. Did you get to see Plumlee on Time Line the other day?
Who?
Plumlee, he was on Feinbaum,
Who
I
was
believe
on?
yesterday.
Oh, Plumway. Oh no, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was either Thursday or Friday. I can't remember. It was a pretty good segment though. Feinbaum wanted to know about his relationship with Coach Kiffin, and he had a collage of pictures up. They would like take a picture before every football game of like their swag.
Yeah.
He was asking him who had more drip. It's hard to beat Coach Kiffin, man. He's going to be swagged out for the game.
Yeah. He definitely brands himself really well.
For real. I just hope Plumlee buys into that slot receiver position. I'm thinking he is, but I mean, you just never know. He may really want to be a quarterback more than we all believe he wants. He does. He could start for some other team. I think he could start at Auburn.
Well, he'd go down to Southern Mississippi and be all Conference USA.
Absolutely. I mean, we've got a couple of guys there. If he don't want to do that, I'd hate to see him go.
Elko just booted the ball. Runners on first and second on a sacrifice bunt attempt that Elko could not hold.
What inning is it? Eighth? Is it eighth?
He might be out.
What inning is it? Top of the eighth?
Yeah, top of the eighth. But runner in scoring position, no out.
Leatherwood hit a home run, didn't he? Would he hit a 2-run shot?
I don't know. He did. He did leave the yard. I think it was 2-run homer.
Have you seen the stands in the outfield? Have they have them now for social distancing and all that stuff?
No, I have not.
It's really it's like pictures. I wouldn't use it. It's definitely different. Yeah, I'm gonna say Arkansas. Even though Alabama's number one, they got Alabama number one in the SEC. I'm gonna say Arkansas is probably the best team right now.
Yeah, LSU 9-6. If Ole Miss can get this game, they'll be
Yeah,
a three-way tie. Man, the last 2 minutes of that Florida game down there, the two Georgia games,
hmm
and that freaking Mississippi State game's just killing us at the moment.
definitely that Mississippi State game, man. We shouldn't have lost to them.
We just, yeah, we just don't have that dude. Not at
Nope.
all. And we need that. We need that dude. Hopefully, Deshaun Ruffin is that guy or becomes that guy. Hopefully,
Man,
Matthew
it sucks.
Morrell.
It sucks that we're not going to get to see them. I really wanted to see him play in the McDonald's All American game, just to see him up against like the best players in the
Yeah.
nation, just to see how well he would do.
Yep. First McDonald's All American to sign with Ole Miss. I think we ended up getting one on a transfer.
Yeah, and that James White kid, man, I follow him on Twitter. He's been having some pretty good games.
Yeah, he's 30-10.
Man,
That's Grant Slatton.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think he's going to be our shooter.
He's a good player. He's deceptively athletic too, though. So I'm not saying he's going to come in here and be Jason Williams, but
Isn't he up for like Mr. Basketball in Tennessee?
yeah, his classification, which I think was 3A or 4A or something like that.
You know when that next Jackson State football game is? Is it this weekend?
It was this weekend, but it got canceled.
Oh, okay. It's weird to see Kentucky fans on Twitter calling for Calipari's head. It's like, what?
Normally do that whenever they get a 6 seed.
For real. I remember back when we beat back the very next day on Fine Bob, or that Monday on Fine Bob, like calling everyone saving fire. It was ridiculous.
Oh. we've hit the scenario in college baseball that I just can't stand. It's taken like 25 minutes, and this batter is 0-2.
Man, you do not want to try to steal on time. I can't believe the rain held off, man. I thought for sure everything it was gonna. I thought it was gonna get rained out yesterday.
Strikeout.
What's the score?
3-2. It's like, come on,
I hate
buddy.
playing close games like that. We usually don't.
Yeah, throw a double play ball. Ooh, and UCF just hit a bomb. 3-run homer. UCF just hit a 3-run homer.
What?
Yep.
We just hit a 3-run homer?
No, Central Florida hit a 3-run homer.
I told you, man.
We are losing 5-2.
Oh my god.
See, it's the reason you tell people all the time. Whenever you get ranked number 1, enjoy it because it is going to end at some point.
Yeah.
And now all those people that couldn't enjoy being number 1, they're just going to miss out whenever we're not number 1 next week. I mean, but unless we can score 2 runs in 2 innings.
Yeah. I'm gonna hate getting on Twitter and listening to all those Arkansas State things.
Who cares about them? I mean, people that do trash talking, I don't understand. I just don't understand. If you want to be excited about your team, great. That's super. It doesn't involve me at all. But yeah, I don't understand
Homers.
why. Yeah, I just don't care about them at all, even a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't affect me one way or another if they are successful. So good for them.
Yeah.
But all I care about is the Ole Miss is successful.
It's weird to me how many of them like follow Ole Miss's Twitter pages. Like, I don't follow Arkansas's Twitter page. I don't follow Mississippi State's Twitter page.
Yeah, it's the strangest thing. Strangest thing.
It's weird. Who knows, man? Maybe the cardiac kids can pull it out here in the last couple of years.
Yeah. It's not looking good for the home team. But they play again 45 minutes after this.
That's true.
Of course, we're at the point now that the watch party is going to go. It'll stop at the basketball game will end before the next game starts.
Yeah.
Pitcher just walked him.
And we don't have any. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, ridiculous.
Kind of glad I didn't go now.
Yeah. He is the definition of shook.
Who's on the mound right now?
29. I don't know who he is exactly. Came over in the end of this. 29.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's look at the roster and see who that is. Braden Forsyth. So it is up to the basketball team to rescue this day.
Yeah. BPI 46, net 59.
Man, if we'd have just won that state game, they'd have a net in the 40s at this point.
Yeah.
And they'd be safely in the tournament.
We do it to ourselves. We
14 and 8, 9 and 6.
We beat the teams we shouldn't, and we lose to the teams that we should beat.
Well, bad teams consistently play to the level of their opponent instead of their opponent playing to their level.
Yeah.
But this team, yeah, it's definitely a level. They're about whoever we're playing.
I tell you what'll make me mad is if we drop one of these games to Vanderbilt and then beat Kentucky.
Braden Forsyth's having a day, another walk.
Nice. Bianco needs to pull him like immediately.
He's out to the mound.
I was going to say, what is he waiting on? Oh, nice. Buffing with the 3. Half court press.
Let's see. I'm a little bit behind you. Remember that.
I got you. Come on, baby. All right. He was wide. If he'd have missed that, I'd been upset. Throw it in.
It's a good idea. It was a very good idea. Bad execution, but a good idea. That baseline 3 looks like it's open more often than it isn't at this point. I don't have you at the moment, Chris. I wonder why I don't have you.
I got you.
Big shot from Elrod.
Vanderbilt's just starting to get some lucky plays now. Yeah, still hot from three though. I said I think they'll be able to keep it up the whole game, but they haven't let up.
Uh,
Jesus.
at some point, there's going to be a 5 minute lull.
Yeah. Hopefully we can capitalize on it then. We don't need to have it at the same time they have it. You know, it might not be this close if Pippen Jr. was playing.
It would have been a different game if he was playing.
Yeah.
You can just hone in on him.
Jesus. Finally, Vanderbilt misses him. And shoot it, Romella. You think Tyrone Malone will start in baseball as a freshman?
No,
No, think so.
no, especially not at Trey LaFleur is still back, and he started the first game whenever Kel Baker was out. He'll probably start next year as well.
You think he'll DH at all?
Yeah, probably.
I don't think he'll start in football, but I think he'll be out there.
Probably harder to get on the field for him in baseball than football.
Yeah, absolutely. Is Kel?
You there? Okay, I'll kick you out again. All right, there you are. So when are you moving?
Well, hopefully, see, my birthday is next week. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
I can't wait too. What's up? You got a baseball update?
Let's see. Get over to the game. Pitching change for Central Florida, bottom of the eighth, 5-3 Central Florida.
I can't believe you hit a 3-run shot. That's where I want to say we are Ole Miss.
And I don't do that. Yeah,
That bad juju.
there's, all that's invented. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's 120 in a row. We're due.
yeah, that's true. Man, we just can't get nothing going on offense. I mean, here it is, 14 left to go in the second half, and we just broke 40 points.
No outside game. No outside shooters.
Yeah, and we're getting good pressure on Vanderbilt. They're making the extra pass, and they're actually knocking down their shots.
Memorial Gymnasium's been a house of horrors for Ole Miss for a long time, though.
For real. Another turnover. We'll beat a team like Tennessee and then get beat by somebody like Vanderbilt.
No shooters. In modern basketball, it's hard to be really, really good without them.
Shooters got 18. Man, thank you. Finally missed one. Ooh, nice move by Starkel Jordan. Man, we need to get him going. Come on. Under control. Oh, what a move by Shula. Here's our run. I think we're about to go on our run.
All right, tie ball game. Make a 7 point lead, disappear in a hurry.
How athletic of a play was that by Shula? That
Yeah.
was ridiculous. We'd be all right if he would be more consistent.
Yeah. Wasn't so streaky.
Man, it seems like Coach Joyner is fitting in perfect here at Ole Miss. I follow him on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a good little follow.
He's pretty stoked. He's pumped up. I think he's a great addition to Kiffin's staff. I heard he's a heck of a recruiter too.
Yeah, that's kind of what he makes his bones doing.
I'm ready to hear what Darby has to say because I want to know. Uh,
I guess we'll know what he wants to know shortly.
I want to know if we're going to plan on taking a quarterback this this recruiting cycle.
I think we will. He gave us 3 names before, but
Yeah,
apparently, and it's now it's the workouts that they have now, so it's not the full thing. But apparently, Luke Altmaier's been impressive.
that's what I've heard. I've heard he might even be the number 2 going into next season.
Yeah, we'll see what he does during spring, which is still about 3 or 4 weeks away.
Yeah, I seen I read something somewhere where they had, a lot of Ole Miss fans are saying we really don't need a quarterback this cycle because they're putting all their eggs in the Arch Manning basket, which I think is stupid. I mean,
Well,
we have no clue.
that's fan
We have no
talk.
clue if that kid. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he may end up at Bama. Who knows? He may end up at LSU.
Well, he won't end up at LSU, but I mean, his. I think with the transfer market being what it is, you need a quarterback every cycle because Luke Altmaier in the summer could decide he wants to be somewhere else.
Yeah. Or you get hurt. I mean, anything could happen. You're setting yourself up for failure if you don't take one every cycle.
Yeah.
Man, Vanderbilt has 26 bench points to our 2.
Oh, we don't have much of a bench though.
That might have a lot to do with Pippen Jr. being out too. I guess.
Well, the 2 of the guys that got hot from 3 were on the bench. They're bench players.
Yeah, that was a stupid foul, though, man. That man was pulled up from almost a timeline. Now I can't wait to see what Coach Kiffin and them can do when everything is finally back to as normal as it can be. With uh, official visits and period.
Yes, for his first normal recruiting cycle, if everything goes well, his first normal recruiting cycle will be Arch Manning's class. That'll be the first normal class. The class at 2023 will be the first normal recruiting cycle because I figure this thing will open up this summer. I mean, you can see everything, all the cases and everything diving off a cliff. Here in Florida, they're about to, we've been 65 and up getting vaccines forever, but I mean, we're a pretty old state.
Right.
But they're about to drop it down, and by April, they said they anticipate most people being able to get a vaccine. And if they do that, I figure next season will be fairly normal. But I mean, you missed the early part of this recruiting cycle.
Yeah. I mean, the kids have got to be tired of it too. I mean, I'm sure they're sick of Zoom meetings and not being able to take official visits.
Yeah, they're probably happy though that they're able to not spend money on unofficial visits. traveling around the country and paying in hotel rooms. So I mean, there's good stuff there too. I mean, people want it to be normal, but I hate to break it to everybody, but there's stuff that was done specifically for this COVID situation that is going to become mainstream.
Yeah.
10 minutes to go.
They're letting these boys play. That's the turnovers created last 9 games, 15.6 today's 7. We just can't take advantage of it.
Well, the good news is, as mediocre as we played, it's a 3-point game.
Yeah. I mean, this game wasn't a gimme. You know, any game on the road in the SEC is going to be tough.
Yeah, I mean, Memorial Gymnasium, like I said, has been just a house of horrors. But so was Colonial Life Center for South Carolina. That was a rough thing too.
Nice rebound.
Jarkel Joyner has 7 points, but he's creeping up towards double figures.
We're playing some suffering, and we're getting turnovers. We're just not capitalizing on all of them. Got baseball up there.
Let's see. Pitching change for Central Florida. 1 out. Runners on first and second for Ole Miss. Bottom of the 8th.
Come on, baby. We need us a 3-run shot right now.
Central Florida bringing in a Submariner. Or in baseball, is it a Submariner? But it looks like Ben Van Cleve is up to bat. Every time I see a picture like this, I think of the end of Little Big League when he realizes his mom was the baseball pitcher all along, or the softball pitcher, and he throws it, just floated, because he was sitting there warming up, and it was like nothing higher than 77. And I was like, oh, crap. Oh, he got it to 81 that time.
Like Kentucky was beating Florida.
Can, they're playing basketball. Yeah, Kentucky is sneakily playing well.
Yeah, at the right time too. Vandy's got 4 players with 10+ points. It's the bench points though. Vanderbilt 28 and Ole Miss 2.
Pop out. Runner should go to third. So first and third, 2 outs. Van Cleve gave it a ride, but not quite far enough.
Didn't score a run.
Advance the runner. There's a runner, and instead of first and second, it's first and third.
Uh, no. Yeah. And it's just basically when it comes down to it, it's just Vanderbilt is making their open shots and we're not. How did he miss that? I'm glad he did, but I don't see how. Yeah. Yeah. It ain't looking good. 60-51, Vanderbilt. And that bank thing, it just ain't going our way.
Yep. It looks like the dream of chasing the tournament might be coming to an end.
Yeah.
But, need Dunhurst to get a hit. Full count, 2 outs.
So it's 2 outs.
They're playing him pretty well straight away, though. Ground ball to second. End of the inning. 5-3.
Left 2 stranded. Not good.
No, it is not good. Both games are at commercial.
Yeah.
Anybody has something, I'm on Twitch at the time being.
There we go. Come on, guys. Let's get some stops. Vandy's just hot from three, man. That's all it is. They're having fun. They're smiling. Come on, Sheila, knock it down. Oh, in and out. Yeah, Vanderbilt's just knocking down their open shots, and we're not.
And that's because we don't have shooters.
Yeah. This is Romelo's last year too, isn't it?
Yeah,
Not making free throws. That don't help.
he's not made free throws all year.
Yeah.
Anything outside of about 5 foot of the basket, it's about 50-50 at
Yeah.
best.
Yeah, we're 3 for 8 from 3 point, and Vanderbilt's 10 for 21. Was it a shot clock violation? Jesus, that was a foul.
See.
And how did Jock Kill miss that? And watch, we'll drop this game and we'll beat them the next time we play them, and then we'll beat Kentucky.
Well,
Oh, nice rebound.
yeah, but if we lose this game, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's all for nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We got the foul and the putback. Come on, baby. It ain't over yet. Uh. Oh, there's a foul. Come on, Romelo. Nice block by Romelo. And we need some points off turnovers.
I think Vandy got teed up.
Hmm. I hope so.
Yeah, for pushing Romello.
It's an official review. They're reviewing it right now.
Oh, for the Kentucky game and also for next week's Vandy game. There might not be a virtual watch party set up for those. There's nothing really going on. It's just I have work stuff to do with my other job that's going to keep me busy.
Plus, if we don't win this game, it really won't.
Yeah, it
it
really won't
really,
matter.
yeah, for real. And they're taking a while with this review. I didn't see what happened.
Oh, somebody Romello got pushed by Vandy's player, and the Vandy player got teed up.
Uh, oh, I think
They're probably
what's the
looking at it to see whether it's a flagrant one or a flagrant two or something. Albert Pujols is still playing baseball.
with who?
I don't know.
Oh, there's the push. I see it right there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he teed him up. I got my TV all the way down, so I won't be able to hear what the call is. What's the did Stackhouse play at Vanderbilt? What's the connection
No,
there?
he played at North Carolina. He was an assistant coach for the
I,
Grizzlies.
I was just wondering what his connection was to even take that job.
The former AD that got fired because he was incompetent was in the G League for a while.
Oh, okay. So why is Vanderbilt shooting free throws? Did they tee up LaMelo too? Vanderbilt shooting 2 free throws.
You're ahead of me.
Yeah, it must have been a double technical because now we're shooting free throws. And Vanderbilt makes both of theirs, and we don't.
Why do
They
we
must
put
have said
shoot?
Romelo shoved
Why? Yeah, why do we send Devontae to the line when he's not our best free throw shooter?
in. I have no clue. Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
Well, at least we get the ball.
Yeah. The baseball game still going?
Just a second. Yes, bottom of the ninth, no outs. LaFleur batting. LaFleur
Yeah.
just hit a jack, 5-4.
Nice. Come on, baby. Man, he did a great job at first base in Texas.
Mm.
Are you kidding me? What? Oh yeah, shot clock. Well, we got 3 minutes and 34 seconds to score 9 points.
McCants pinch hitting. So it's 5-4, no outs.
Is he starting at second today? No,
No,
he didn't.
Justin Bench started second.
That's right. Yeah. Alabama's about to kill State.
Whew. 1-2.
What are you watching on ESPN Plus?
Yeah, or SEC Network Plus, not ESPN Plus.
Yeah. I'm so glad we ain't got to deal with that flow, whatever stream it was for Texas. Oh man, that was ridiculous.
2-2.
Come on.
Strikeout. One down.
Nobody on.
Nobody on.
Man, that's at least just tied up. Vanderbilt's going to use every bit of that shot clock. Oh my God, how did you let that happen? What a sloppy game.
Double.
Nice. Come on, baby. Who is that?
Number 20. Who's number 20? Calvin Harris.
Nice. Come on, boys. We ain't got time to sit around and pass it around 20 times. Sheila's headed to the line. Kermit pacing that sideline, rubbing his head. Yeah. This is like the basketball season about to be over.
Runner on third, 2 down.
Come on, baby. Get that. Somebody drive him in. Base hit. Seventy-two, 65 with a minute 40 left. That just took Romello out.
Oh and 1 to Justin Bench. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. hit it straight at the shortstop, but hit it so hard he dropped the ball. Calvin Harris scored 5-5.
Yes, baby, yes. Come on, guys. So error on the shortstop.
It was an in between hop. They're so liberal with their judging in the scorebook. I think they might do an infield single. It'd be kind of hard to call an E6 on that one.
Yes, baby.
And Kevin Graham's up.
Man, what if
He usually does pretty well against right-handed pitching. He turned on the ball. It's about a foot foul. 0-2.
Hey. Sorry, at least we're tied up. We know it's going to the extra inning.
This is a big possession.
I wonder how late they would go into that game if they know it's a doubleheader. Like how many innings would they go?
I think they're going to play it out at this point.
Oh man, that was not a charge. That hurt.
Error on the second baseman. Justin
was outside
benched to third. First and third, 2 outs.
Nice. Come on, baby. He was outside the circle. What's this charge? They called it a charge. The guy was outside the circle. Man, hopefully they're reviewing this. I think we could review that.
He was outside the
That was
circle.
not a charge. That was a block.
But it doesn't matter if it's a block or a charge. They're not going to review that. They would just review to see if it was inside the circle, and it's not inside the circle.
Yes, Vandy has 5 SEC losses. No, was it 4 SEC losses by 5 points or less?
Elko's up 0-2. He's batting .095 on the season. Yikes.
That's terrible.
Walk-off hit. Ole Miss wins.
Shut up.
6-5.
Yes, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Them cardiac kids.
Next game will be in 45 minutes.
That's awesome. Coming from the guy who's hitting .009.
Yeah.
095.
See, I jinxed him just right. It's like curse of the commentator, but in a good way.
That's awesome, man. You can't count those kids out, man. Those guys, they usually find a way.
And the powders are coming out.
Get in there. Oh, three by Schuler, 2 point game, 36 seconds left. 72-70, Vandy. Jump ball, Ole Miss ball.
Okay. If both of them do a miracle comeback, that'd be bizarre.
Wait, hold up. It looked like he called a jump ball. I think it's now he's saying he called it a foul, and Vandy might shoot two. I can't believe Schuler made that three. That was a jump ball. Yeah, they called it a foul.
All right, so miracle comeback in baseball. Can we do it in football or in basketball? That is the question.
Come on, baby. Miss. Yeah, 3 point game. Man, we had a couple of great looks at it and we just missed it. Schuler had a look at it. Buffin had a look at it. And Luis Rodriguez fouls out.
All right. 4 point game, 10.4
That's
left.
gonna be about it.
Yeah, it's going to be about it. Thank you so much for tuning in to this virtual watch party. It's a 5 point game now. Like I said, this week will be difficult to do it again for Kentucky because my normal job is in the way. That won't be the case much longer, but that's the case at the moment. And we're going to find different ways to cover Ole Miss through this. So thank you very much. For Chris, I'm Steve.